We just found a secret credit union that no one's talking about, that anyone can join, and they have high limits.
Okay, money magnets, we're talking about Blue Federal Credit Union. So, we're going to go over the data points today and what products they have to offer. The first card is the low variable personal credit card. Now, this credit card has a zero annual fee, which I love when you don't pay annual fees. And the interest rate is from 11.5% to 18%. So, this is a good card if maybe you have a high interest card, or even if you have a card that you have 0% interest and it's run out and
Right.
it's time for you to, decide what you're going to do. Rather than have that 24 or 28% interest rate, this would be a good card for you to do a balance transfer on. Also, I love this card because it has extended warranty. So if you make a major purchase, like maybe you purchase a refrigerator, you can have extended warranty for up to a year. So they're giving you an extended warranty on top of your warranty that you already have that came with the product. They also give you price protection, which this could be a cash flow changer for you, money magnets. With price protection, they'll reimburse you the difference if you find something cheaper for up to 60 days. So you have 60 days. If they make a price adjustment, then guess what? You'll get that refund of the difference, Marvin. I love this card.
Yeah.
Okay, Marvin. So let's move on and see what other cards they have to offer.
Okay, they got the variable rewards personal credit card. All right, with this card, you get 1 point for every dollar you spend. You also have a low interest rate. Like Gloria said, it's not 0%. But if you're running out of that 0% for 12 months, this is a great alternative. And the great thing is anybody can join. They only require a $5 deposit in a checking account to become a member of this credit union. And one thing I learned when I called, you can also apply for the credit card before you accept the membership. You only have to accept the membership if you get approved, if that's something that you're looking to do. Also, guys, I want you to comment if you already bank with Blue Federal Credit Union. So drop some comments about your experience and if you got approved and how much you got approved. And remember, guys, like and share this video.
And one thing I love about this credit union, Marvin, after, looking at all the data that we were able to collect,
Right.
they have excellent customer service.
Yes.
And nowadays, it's so hard to find that in the bank or in the credit union. But this credit union has that.
And keep in mind, the credit cards go up to $30,000. She told us you can have a combined unsecured amount of $50,000,
Right.
including the personal loan. But before we go to the personal loan, let us tell you about the business credit card that they offer.
Now, money magnets, we're going to touch on the business side just a little bit.
Yeah.
And Marvin and I always feel like you should have a business credit card because you're spending the money anyway. So why not get points for it?
All right, guys. And if you're looking to raise up to $250,000 for your business, that's what Gloria and I help businesses do every day. So make sure you look in the description and you sign up for a free business strategy call with Gloria and myself.
Okay. Now, back to the business credit card, money magnet. So there's no annual fee with this card. The APR on this card is 16.50%, and you earn rewards. So for every dollar that you spend, you get 1 reward points. That right there could be a cash flow changer in your business.
And it's like Gloria said, if you had like a Chase card and you had 0% for 12 months, you're in that 11th month, you might want to apply for a card like this so that the interest doesn't go crazy on you and go to like 29%. So check this card out where you can get a 16.5% APR. That's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either.
Yes, and you also can redeem your reward points with this card. So don't sleep on this credit union. But Marvin, let's move over to the loans and see what they have to offer on the personal side.
Okay, with the personal loans, when I talked to the banker today, she said that personal loans can go up to $30,000. And she said you can combine them, but you can only get a combined unsecured amount of $50,000. So for example, if you get a personal loan that's $30,000, then your credit card can only go up to $20,000, or vice versa. You can get a $30,000 credit card, but you can only get a $20,000 personal loan. I thought that was great information. And what I loved about it most, you can apply for either one of them before you become a member. She said you only have to become a member if you want to get funded, and it only costs $5 to become a member. Right. And they pull TransUnion. So for those of you who have a good TransUnion score, this could be the credit union for you.
Okay, Marvin, let's look at what they have on the auto loan side. I do know that they go up to 72 months with the auto loan,
Yeah.
and their rates seem to be very good and competitive. You can also purchase motorcycles, recreation vehicles, trailers, and the interest rate varies. So,
Right.
but it is a pretty good low interest rate.
Yeah, like the thing I loved about it, the autos were at 5.49%, which is
Mhm.
great in this particular market.
Yeah.
Motorcycles, you're looking at 7.74%, recreational vehicles 7.99, and trailers 7.99. So it kind of like any vehicle that you wanted, I believe you could purchase with this credit union.
I totally agree, Marvin. But moving on to the home loans, I love these new programs that they have. Absolutely amazing.
All right, Gloria. What I loved about Blue, they had a no down payment mortgage. So it sounds like you could feasibly get 100% mortgage with Blue Federal Credit Union. They also told us they had FHA,
Mhm.
VA, and conventional.
Yeah, you know a lot about that no down payment, Marvin.
Yeah, because we bought a $500,000 house a few years ago and we only put $600 down in closing costs with Navy Federal. So this sounds very comparable. If you guys are in the market to buy a house for the first time, you really might want to give Blue a call and see if they can do a mortgage in your area.
And Marvin, we have a lot of money magnets out here that has never purchased a home before.
Yeah.
But you need to look at these programs that they have and find which credit union best suits your situation so that you can become a homeowner.
And then remember, with credit unions, when you go over a certain amount, like if you're looking for more than 50,000, just have your documents prepared. One thing I do know about some small credit unions, they're going to ask for your pay stubs and they may even ask for your taxes. So be prepared, guys, when you go to a credit union, and especially before you buy a home, make sure your 6 months bank statements, you making all your deposits.
Yes.
Also that you got your last 2 years taxes and your last 2 pay stubs. That should get you pre-qualified for a mortgage.
Most definitely. But let's do a quick recap, Marvin.
Okay.
On what our money magnets would need in order to be a part of this credit union, okay? Anyone can join. All you need is $5 to make a deposit.
Right.
Also, keep in mind that you can apply for products with this credit union before you even join it. So maybe you want to get approved and then say, if they're not giving me what I want, I'm not going to join.
Exactly.
So you can most definitely do this with this particular credit union, as well as they pull TransUnion.
Yeah, and it will be a hard pull. Now, if I'm looking to get a credit card or a personal loan, I would want my TransUnion score over 700.
Yes.
I would want my inquiries under 3 inquiries in the last 6 months. Also, I would make sure I had no errors on my check systems for the best chances of approval and the highest limits. And remember, the limits on the credit cards or the personal loan combined could be $50,000, guys.
Make sure you don't have any fraud alerts on your account or freezes, because that's really important when we're talking about joining credit unions.
And remember, guys, we got an AI software where you can do it yourself in case you have any negative items on your credit report and you want to get some collections or stuff like that removed. Look in the description below and sign up for our AI software.
Hold up. I have a gem.
All right, what you got?
Okay, Money Magnets, if you're looking for another secret credit union with high limits, check out this next video.
I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.